Okay, I'm going to show you how you can make updates to Weebly. So you're going to log in with login information I gave you at students.weebly.com. And the first thing you're going to see is this, choose your domain name. So this is your web address. It's going to be a .weebly.com, so all you have to do is provide the first thing. So let's say I'll call it Miss Bit. So that's taken. I can't take that. Maybe Miss Bit 2017. Now it's available, so I can go ahead and continue. You can always go back and change that. There can't be any spaces. It's all one word, and then the site will be that.weebly.com. Now, the very first thing I would suggest is going and looking at themes. So there are a lot of themes that come with Weebly, which is why I like it. It's called a template-based editor. So that means that they provide the templates, and you will be able to update it if you want to, now that you know HTML and CSS, but at least this gets you started. We're not going to do online stores because you're not doing a store, so you might want to look at portfolio, personal, things like that. Now these images that you see, you're going to be able to change. So let's look at this one. We can do a preview of it. Okay, so this is how it's going to look. This means the pages are going to show up here, and I kind of like that, so I'm going to choose that. Again, you can change your template after you've started working on it, but then all the images you chose to replace you'll have to do it again. So now that we've got a template, one of the first things we can change is this image. So we can edit background image. We can either just do a color, I think. Let's see what happens when we do that. Ah, there we go. So I could just say I want it to be a color. Obviously, I want it to be green. Okay. But I could also, if I wanted to, at the background, I could have picked a new image as well. You can add image. There are backgrounds that already come with Weebly, so you could choose one of those, or you could upload your own. Just maybe something you created would be awesome. If you get something from the web, remember you're going to have to give it credit. And then I'll just click and call this Miss Bit's Campsite. Okay, now when we scroll down, there's nothing here. So the way that you get elements on your page is you drag them in. So I could drag a title in here. I could drag some text in here. Okay, I can also drag images, or you could even do an image gallery or a slideshow. So those are available to you. You can drag a YouTube video into here. I won't do it here. But so this is how you get the content on your page. You drag things over. Now let's say you wanted a new page. So right now I just have a home page, but I want to add some more pages. I'm going to go to Pages and click plus, and I want this to be a standard page. And maybe I will call this My Work. Now I can either have this show up like it does here, or I can hide in navigation if I don't want it to show up as a menu option. But if it's going to be a menu option, I'll have it show up. I can say the type of header I want. So this is a header, this is no header, and this is what's called a splash page, which means it takes up the whole site. I think I will go with no header for this. And then I click done. And now I can go back to build and bring different things in that I want to be part of that. Now I see you've got this My Site over here, so I could either turn that, I think I can turn that off, or I can edit it if I want it to be something else, or I could put a logo up there. Any of those will work. And I could also come here. Now this theme I can only change, let me go back to home. Apparently I can only change from light to dark. That's dark, that's light. Sometimes you'll be able to change colors of themes. You could also look at the fonts and see what different kind of fonts you want to have. So like for site title, that's the font right now, but I could change it to that. Let's change the headline. Is it the headline? So that's that title. So you just kind of experiment with this. There's no, you can't mess it up so bad. Just try things out. Okay. And finally, in settings, this is where that title comes in. So if you wanted to call it something else, you could do that. SEO is important if you want more people to get to your website. This is called search engine optimization. So you want to give your site a description and keywords. These are keywords that you think that maybe somebody is going to search for your website. That's what you would put there. This is how websites try to generate more traffic to themselves. And then finally, you'll click Publish. So that's going to be where it's published. Click Continue. And then you can go see your published website. Oh, and we're going to start with them password protected, but I will undo that at the end of the day today. And anytime you decide you don't want it published anymore, you can click, oh, where do we click that? Unpublish right here. So you can unpublish the site if you decide you don't want it published. All right, that's about it. Good luck.